actually said dexterity. Oops. Okay. There should be a vendor. There's vendors all over the place. And it doesn't matter because I'm just selling stuff. Sell that. Sell that. Yes, it's unique and untradeable. I get it. Repair stuff. Alright, so fully repaired. 26 minutes. There's the same amount of XP, it's just that Level 16 must be will be synced upon entry, additional rules unavailable, not hired out. Alright, so the foundation. There's some low level stuff we got. Low level quest. Well, lower foundation, so she's 60. Remembering Ishgard. This fury-fearing Elazin has a story to tell. I take it by your garb you are not from here, am I right? The sights of our city must be quite the spectacle. It is a place rich with history, a story for every brick that paves our streets or frames our hearts and home. There's much to learn of Ishgard, and I suppose I can teach you a thing or two. If you care to listen to an old man's tales, pray meet me at St. Ranet's Forum. It's up that way. Ah, so you come to partake of my company, eh? Then let me start with the statue which stands before you. This is St. Renet, a dragoon of great renown, said to have wielded Gaevolk. Cool. According to legend, a dragon slew her beloved, and naught but its blood could atone for what she lost. After much searching, she confronted the beast, and that would be the last time she wielded a lance. When exacting her revenge, they say she cast it aside on the ground where the dragon was felled, taking up the cloth in its place. From then on, she devoted her life to Whoa. Oops. I dare say there was never been a man or woman so selfless as she in our history, and so the Ark of Humble was constructed, that we should never forget her sacrifices. It's perhaps worth mentioning that we of Ishgard take great pride in the works of her masonry adorning our streets. You come to find figures of great esteem and respect, immortalized in some fashion at nearly every turn. Now then, let us move on to Saint Valier's Valeroyance Forum. I shall await you there. Okay, so that's over there. What level are these levs? We've established a new system similar to the one administered by the Adventurers Guilds of Eorzea. We're to document the petitions of people and distribute them motivated individuals like yourself. Were you to assist us with these levs, sir, we would be most grateful and we would compensate you accordingly. Temple leaves now available. In addition to normal leave quests, which require 1 leave allowance to accept, these are large-scale leave quests which require 10. These quests will all require more effort, but yield richer rewards. Temple leaves. In Ishgard, leave quests are not issued by the Adventurers Guild, but by the Temple Knights. The system, however, remains much the same, the one difference being that in addition to the normal leave quests, which require 1 leave allowance to accept, there is also large-scale leave quests which require 10. These quests will require more effort or yield richer rewards. Well, that's what he told me. Treasure coffers discovered on the battlefield during battlecraft leave quests will sometimes contain amber encased vialkin. These rare items can be exchanged with amber traders for items on a table anywhere else. Huh. Well, as we have pretty much all of the allowances free. It's casting. 3 ventures is nice. Oh, we did level 58. We went level 50. Lance of Dragoon, 3 ventures, and we're 5. We're above this. Okay, so let's take this one first. While capable of dispatching a variety of threats, the Temple Knights have found themselves becoming somewhat overwhelmed by an influx of agitated predators hunting for food in the swaths of land between Falcon's Nest and the Anvil. It is preposterous for the chosen warriors of the realm to spend all day fending off hungry bears and yetis when the city is being threatened by worms. We reward anyone willing to lighten the burden so that we may continue more important tasks at hand. Sure, let's take this one. I thought it said it took up 10. Not that I'm complaining. I'm definitely not complaining. We'll just do 2 for now. Finish the sightseeing with that Helizin. This is, or rather was, the statue of Saint Valeroyant, an Azure Dragoon of ages past who once drove off the great worm Nidhogg. Sure, you've heard of the Azure Dragoon, chosen by the Eye to lead Ishgar's dragoons in the fight against the Dravanian horde. But alas, much like this one, a number of statues in our fair capital have been defaced during a recent attack. Not that we could ever forget in whose names they were erected, mind you. In fact, one could say these disfigurements are like a badge of honor, earned from a clash with our enemy. Quite remarkable, wouldn't you agree? History being made of history, I'd say. I'm afraid that is all I have to tell you of our dear city, but the glimmer in your eye tells me you wish to know more. Pray speak with Outregorlane at St. Raymond's Cathedral. I have no doubt he can regale you with another tale of Ishgar's history. So we have to go up the stairs. So I like Heaven's Word, but the layout of this city is so confusing to me. It's very cathedral-like, which is cool. I mean, it looks wonderful. There's stairs that go to different layers, so you're not sure if you're on the second or 2.5 layer, or... We're just gonna skip around a little bit. Maybe a little easier to turn this quest in. Even though we've been to this cathedral before. Outregorlane. Greetings, friend. Halona's blessing upon you. Ah, you wish to know more of Ishgar's history? 'Tis not often travelers come seeking such knowledge. The holy see of Ishgard is home to myriad patron saints for which many places are named. In fact, this cathedral was named after the first archbishop to oversee the Ishgardian Orthodox Church. They are a testament to the unshakable will of our people, to our unity in the battle against the Dravanian horde. I realize there is much for our people you do not know, and we should not force our views upon you. Rather, we ask you not to cry our pursuit of our destiny, the righteous path we walk by the grace of Halona, our truest savior. Hooray! Okay, so we have Spirit Bond, Durability, or Tinker's Calm. I guess we'll take Durability. Alright, 24,000 XP. Each time I hear Ishgard, the only thing I can think of is Full Metal Alchemist. Okay, so both these leaves I took are in Western Korthos. Which is a large area. Korthos, Western Highlands. Okay. Don't come back. Praise be to Halon, for our knights have been saved by her hand. The contingent has been caught in a blizzard, and as they rubbed their frostbitten hands together and steeled themselves for the end, the blessed creature loomed in their presence, the last yak. Yeah, I read that right. The last yak. So named as the knights thought about it, the last thing they would ever see. But there's no doubt that Halon sent her blessed messenger to answer our prayers. for the beast allowed the freezing men to climb onto its back. As they clung to its warm, shaggy hide, it trudged through the biting winds and delivered the men to safety. While we are eternally in debt to the creature, which in gratitude we fed such a feast of ale and bread, the last yak must return to the herd whence it came. We will pay good coin for an adventurer who will escort it back home in dignity and slay any monsters that dare interrupt its journey. Okay. We have like 15 minutes left, so sure. Am I supposed to? Yep, okay. Come, last yak. Alright. Oh, wrong button. Come on, you silly yak. Get away from that, I was gonna die. Come on, Yak. So this is basically what an escort quest is like in this game. It's a matter of you telling something that is safe. Okay, that's all there is to it. The act is safe, lead quest is over. It asks you if you want to go to the nearest settlement. We're going to say no. I guess we probably could have, because we won't have the time for this one. We'll stay here in Falcon's Nest, because that way the it'll be ready when we come back. Oh, that's a much better bow than what we have. 23k? Okay. I'll take it. Where is it? No! Oh, darn it. Oh yeah, can't change the hero back to him. I wonder if I can just buy better stuff. I can just buy better stuff, okay. Rainbow robe of aiming. I like that. We'll take that. These gloves. Because these are all level 15, 115. It appears that I'm going to look like a jester. Yep. Alright, so pants, shoes, and belt. Oh, you know what? We should upgrade the gear. Yep, that's fine. You can't sell that. Can't sell that. Okay. You're fine. We got hat, shirt, and gloves. We need belt, pants, shoes. Belt, pants, shoes. Yep, that's fine. Won't let me sell these. No, of course not. Hold on, hold on. There we go. Our gear just got a lot better from